3, 2, 1, brawl.
In games 1 through 3 over at Twilight, so I don't expect to see any Twilight this round. StarDeath coming in really fast. Fiend retaliating right away, though. Oh! The weapon toss play, or attempted weapon toss play.
StarDeath trying to get something in onto Fiend, but Fiend with a slight... Nice spot dodge to avoid the neutral stick read. That would have thrown him way off guard, giving Stardust a very nice approach option, a follow-up option, pressure build onto Fiend. But Fiend, of course, with his a little slower start, looking still fantastic against StarDeath right now. And the follow-up from hammer off stage, is that going to work for him? No, he's not going to be able to get it. StarDeath turning around, but Fiend immediately with a reversal downlight into ground pound, picking up that spear. StarDeath trying to flip it right back around with the hail of punches, and Fiend still just nothing. It is so even between these two. Side air, not going to be able to confirm it. He's going to go for another one. We've seen it before, and he couldn't.
No! StarDeath. StarDeath just missing the stage and giving Fiend all the opportunity to extend this stock one. Neutral light. Look for the neutral air. Just missed it. Gets the hammer throw anyways. What a play. He knows StarDeath is going to fish for signatures at this point. That's what StarDeath has to do to try and get the kill. Fiend is having none of it, and Fiend is punishing all of them.
StarDeath trying to hold that edge guard. He's got Fiend in the red. He just needs a signature move, and that should be able to confirm it. Nice play on the side light drop down recovery to just completely read out the down dodge. StarDeath doing a fantastic job at playing right on top of Fiend, making sure he doesn't have any room to work with. Now going off stage, looking for the gauntlet plays. The Gimp opportunity is right there. Fiend looking for a little retaliation, but StarDeath not giving it to him right now. Another one.
That was so close. That would have been a huge swing in play, but Fiend was able to avoid that ground pound. Just misses. Still gets the recovery, though. Looks for another recovery. Just misses that weapon toss. Misses. Hits the other one. Fiend has used his weapon tosses perfectly. Mm-hmm. He's used them so well. Like, whereas... let's say, for example, Balthazar was just throwing his weapons. Fiend has used them to combo into a bunch of things. And it's not only looked really cool, but it's been really effective.
StarDeath now trying to get something to work. He's caught Fiend without a weapon, but Fiend getting caught by the neutral stick. And now StarDeath looking for a follow-up. He got the side air, and now covering the weapon with the neutral stick again. Not going to find it that time. Fiend was completely ready for it. And StarDeath now trying to play around and finding the neutral air, or the neutral light. And now Fiend turning back around with its own, the hail of punches. Now just looking for those stabby stab with the spears. StarDeath trying to find a confirmation off with these gauntlets, the bomb throws, the bomb signatures. Everything's trying to come together for StarDeath right now. He just needs this one kill.
Is stabby things a scientific term? Oof. Catches him with that. Nearly caught him with the Gimp. Oh, Fiend just about... oh, Fiend is looking to end this right now. Oh, just misses the ground pound.
Ooh, very cheeky option with the neutral sig. StarDeath and the down sig from the unarmed kit is going to do it super, super fast, almost unreactable. Fiend pops out of the gate, already strong. Usually starts a little bit behind. Had a little bit of, trouble against StarDeath in the beginning, but ended up finding that success right at the end, and that is Fiend. Game number 1 going his way.
Yeah, that was really, really just... He just went out there and it was the only option that would have killed at the time, and he hit it. Fiend is taking no prisoners at this point. I think he wants to end this and end this fast.
And it's coming to a head right now. They've only got 4 maps to ban out, 3, Shipwreck, Brawlhaven, Enigma, and it is Brawlhaven. We're going to see this tiny little map again. StarDeath swapping up to the Sentinel pick. We saw him pull it out earlier in the match, or in the tournament, and this was a very strong pick for him. The hammer, very popular in Brazil from what we've seen. Very strong option overall, and the guitars that he's been really successful with, this should be a fantastic pick for him.
Oh,
Fiend with the double downlight crown pound, 2 in a row on stage. Not something you normally see.
Not something I've ever seen. Who does that?
He does. That's just
apparently.
Fiend.
Yeah, that's
just
Fiend.
Fiend.
Oh, nice recovery. Nice bait. He knew if one thing didn't hit, the other would.
StarDeath getting double downlighted off stage. And another one.
Quite.
Not going to connect. StarDeath turning it around. Can he confirm the kill? It is going to be a confirmation first kill going his way.
Yeah, that's a big stock for StarDeath, because if he went down a full stock again in this set, and it's still a tie, but if he went down that stock, I feel like it would have been a bit of a backbreaker. StarDeath now tries to pull a Fiend and hits the unarmed combo, but just doesn't confirm after that D-light. Gets hit with a dare into a neutral light, or a neutral air. Fiend's hammer is just, he doesn't miss a lot, and he's showing it right now.
StarDeath doing a fantastic job keeping the damage going with the unarmed kit. Finally finding some guitars though, and Fiend getting these weapon damage, these weapon throws off. Not able to combo into either one of them, but still a little bit of damage, a little bit of disruption goes a long way. And Fiend trying to get a little something started with this unarmed kit, finding the hammer, and that is going to cost StarDeath a lot. And that is him gone. Huge play from Fiend to take that second stock off of StarDeath, and now 1 stock left. He is in a bad position.
Just the weight. He hits that stomp and watches StarDeath dodge. Jumps up, gravity cancels, or hits him with the dare, gravity cancels the stomp, hits him with the Sarah, because he knew he had no dodge.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
huge.
Just tactical, clinical.
StarDeath finding his own hammer. Success, though. A little bit of retaliation for what he had to just go through. But still almost approaching the red. His health getting a little bit damaged. But StarDeath doing a fantastic job just doing a little bit of map control. Map's so small, Fiend can't really get too much space off in terms of approach on a StarDeath without him covering just a lot of those options with that hammer of his own. Fiend really has to look for some success in the unarmed kit, which he did just enough in order to find a spear, but he's going to have to make it work for a long time, because StarDeath with a mini Russian Mafia is going to be finding the kill on the Fiend. A ground pound through the gravity cancel neutral stick from the spear.
Didn't expect that. That was a big lead that Fiend just threw away, basically. Kudos to StarDeath for being able to not, like, basically mitigate all the damage on that final sig, or on that final stock, and hit everything that he needed to hit. StarDeath switches to Lucian after winning with Sentinel, though. Interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Maybe he didn't feel too comfortable on the hammer, which would be extremely weird considering how strong he was with it. Maybe he wants to swap to guns. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's the stat line, but there's some line of thinking there. But you can almost guarantee if StarDeath does not win this round with Lucian, he's going back to Sentinel 100%.
Oh, for sure. I would think so. He wants to use those very rock solid signatures that Lucian has. They don't miss, or they don't have a bad sig in that kit. They have a lot of short recovery time, so you can throw them out there and not worry about getting punished.
Oh, wow. He didn't even dodge during that whole interaction.
Fiend just swinging for the fences again. StarDeath trying to space with the guns, hitting with the stair here. Dare there.
going a very Sair-centric style of play. There's the down air. Tries to get the recovery, but misses the speed dodge. Side sig though, that's going to take it down.
Stock 1 going to StarDeath. StarDeath playing these guns very well. Like, it's just 1 or 2 hitboxes at a time, but he's not missing with them. Not quite enough yet.
Looking for that kill. Finding the recovery, not going to be quite enough. This map does have a very high ceiling, so he's going to have to get a little bit more damage before that is going to be able to kill the recovery. Weapon throw from Fiend, not going to do too much.
Lucian is deceptively tanky. It took a lot for him to get that kill.
Hammer scoop, though, is going to be the thing that does it, and it is going to find the kill right off the top. Fiend now looking for a little bit more in terms of the playmaking department. StarDeath putting a lot of pressure on Fiend, though, as he's already got him a decent portion of his health all the way pulled through. But Fiend, a nice little bit of damage. Not too much, but a good portion of damage built up on the StarDeath. This is going to be Fiend and his ability to bring these games back. Oh, he gets caught by the neutral air, or the neutral light into downlight. That's going to be a lot of damage.
Fiend has been able to tie the game up. Oh, big play, but not quite enough. Lucian has a lot of defense. Deceptive amount. That weapon toss just misses.
It does. It was so close. Fiend, both of them going for the weapon. He's trying to cover. He's trying to read out that pickup by going for that neutral stick. That was a very ballsy play, but down throw into recovery. He's got to confirm it. Fiend turning this game around, taking the advantage, but will it last? That's going to be the question, because he only has a little bit left in his life. He has to extend it out as much as possible if he's going to find a win here. The recovery coming out, not going to finish, and a nice down throw into neutral air. Recovery, though, this time it's going to do it.
Yeah, now it's basically a tie game. We saw this last game, and StarDeath was able to pull it back. Are we going to see another one again from StarDeath? He's already started to take the damage lead. With these guns. His guns have been really good. They haven't been the big stringy guns that you see, but they've been those guns that he just gets the proper hitboxes at the right time.
It's not Draxu. It's not EU Draxu guns. It's kind of reminiscent of a little bit of a more aggressive Kreutzberg guns.
Fiend
getting knocked down. That's 2-1 right now. StarDeath up 1 game in the set, taking Fiend to town right now.
Are we going to see a reset? We're 1 game away from that. We are 1 game away from a reset, which I don't think anybody thought was possible. And now we are 1 game away. StarDeath is playing out of his mind good. Talk about a player that needed a little bit of warm-up. Look at StarDeath now.
All right, Fiend getting a little bit of a hit off on the start and already grabbing this hammer, trying to create a little bit of pressure onto StarDeath. And StarDeath already taking a lot of damage from this hammer. The scoops from that down air. Fiend with the charged neutral sig. Not going to connect, but it came very close.
Oh, big play by StarDeath. Wasn't able to string it. Still managed to get a little bit. And then he hits the neutral sig. Tie game.
Uh-oh. StarDeath putting himself in a very precarious position. Fiend tried to chase him down. Couldn't land that weapon throw, though, so he just decided not to overextend. That was a smart move on his part. StarDeath trying to get something to work, but gets caught by the side sig. That's a very strong option. And the gravity cancel side light. Does he have enough? No, he's going to be getting taken down. First stock going the way of Fiend.
That gravity cancel side light is...
He's looking strong.
Gravity cancel side light is Fiend's kind of little... I'm going to stop you from getting back, rather than like a side air or anything like that. He gravity cancels a side light because he knows it puts him at more of a straight angle. And he's hit it more than once in this tournament now, and it's really strong. It's a good option.
Being looking for a little bit of air combos with that unarmed hit, but StarDeath turning it around just enough to build up a good amount of damage onto Fiend. He should be in kill range right now for all the SIGs that we should be seeing. Side SIGs, neutral SIGs from those guns coming out very shortly, but no, swapping to the Katars, maybe a down SIG, maybe a side SIG. Two very strong options if he's looking for a very strong kill. That's what he's going to be looking for. We see the down SIG coming out already. Fiend getting hit by the weapon throw. He's got his hammer out though, and that's going to be a big catalyst here because this is hammer versus Katars, and the weapon throw he's going to get dodged through. StarDeath doesn't even need a SIG as he just finds that side air.
The side air killed on stage with a bounce. That's how much damage Fiend had taken. And now Fiend is stuck in the unarmed position against Katars, and then he swaps over to the guns, but he gets some damage off right away. StarDeath doing a huge string to pull this almost even. And it
Recovery
is even.
from Fiend. Not gonna find the kill just yet. Does pop up StarDeath though, and StarDeath with great adaptability is able to convert it into more damage. He's just been doing so much damage to Fiend. No matter the advantage that Fiend has found, those guns have been so successful in StarDeath's hands, and the breakdance coming out is going to be successful as well. The recovery coming out soon. No, he's going to stall. He's going to look for that kill. The down SIG option coming out. Fiend getting that wall slip warning. He's going to make it on. Ooh, very risky play. And
oh, he's going to get it!
Woo! Slide kick into uppercut. Let's go. Rising uppercut. Going to be the thing that takes it down, and StarDeath just playing around on stage now. Fiend has to extend this stock as much as possible. He's got the guns right now, and that down light recovery can become an issue for Fiend. He's in that radius. Any recovery can. The haymaker can do it as well. Fiend looking for even more damage though, but he's gonna get caught, and that is gonna be that stock gone. And StarDeath in the yellow, but in perfect position to take this into a reset.
Fiend wants nothing to do with a reset here. He's going to try his best to take this and the next game, but StarDeath's guns have been really, really good. Like, Fiend has had no answer when he's playing against guns. And it's a tie.
Look at the damage. It's coming out. It's so clean. His dodges are on point as well. Fiend is actually having so much trouble finding any sort of conversion, connection, confirmation, hit confirmation. It's all... Oh! The neutral SIG misfire is going to go very well in the way of Fiend, but now he's got to find a kill option right now. Fiend on his last legs. This is the reset or game 5. One of the two goes for the stomp. He's out of range, and the weapon throw dodge. Now StarDeath looking for some kind of retaliation kill. The recovery coming out. Can Fiend find a kill? Put it into game 5.
Oh, this is so tense.
The recovery almost takes him out. StarDeath just barely making it back. Looking for a SIG option. Possibly the side SIG. The recovery coming down. Down throw. It's all coming to a head. The recovery comes out at the reset.
Player 1 wins.
StarDeath loses game 1 and goes 3 straight games for a reset. What a beast.
StarDeath is looking like a monster right now. How do you... We were asking the question, how do you come at Fiend after he just did the most ridiculous stuff against Emperor in the winners finals? And then StarDeath comes in here, Rio's Emperor drops 1 game to Fiend, a single game, and puts it into reset. This is StarDeath showing the world that he is ready to take the title of Brazilian champion.
This is
3, 2,
this is big. This would be, I don't want to say it would be an upset, but I think it would be a bit of an upset if StarDeath was able to
be an upset.
To pull this
Fiend
off.
Was Brazil's BCX champion. He was the representative for their entire nation in the Test of Worlds, or Test of Nations. at BCX. He was the winner of the regional qualifier. And now StarDeath is coming in here.
Look at how good his guns have been. I think StarDeath found the answer. It's guns. Oh,
that was really close to being an unfortunate accident. StarDeath moving immediately to take advantage of it, as well as he should, and the very bottom of the hitbox from Nash going to be connecting, doing such a strong showing in this right now. Getting this damage coming back, hitting so many SIG options, which can be the difference, especially playing on Nash, between life and death against StarDeath right now.
StarDeath is just, he's relinquished the lead a little bit. But the fact that he's in this position, he can't be too upset about relinquishing his lead. He can bide his time. He's got at least 3 games. So if he needs to adjust a little bit, he'll adjust. But I think StarDeath actually, I think he's got what it takes to beat Fiend.
He might very well have exactly what he needs. This Lucian pick doing wonders for him. The guns are so strong, but Fiend is going to be the one finding the first kill here. He is in the red. It's in a good position for StarDeath to try to find a kill. You see, he even immediately goes for that recovery off the top, and this is a low ceiling, so that probably would have killed. Fiend right now trying to go in with the spear, deal a little damage, extend this stock out as much as possible. Looking for the weapon throw combos as well, but really not able to find too much of StarDeath. Really dances around the field looking for those guns. And now that he's found them, expect a lot of damage, a recovery. There it goes. He even throws out right when I say it.
That might be it. Whew. That's how much damage he took. That a snare off of the wall there was enough to kill. Because you lose quite a bit of your force off that bounce. Nice.
Both Fiend and StarDeath looking for these approaches onto each other. StarDeath landing a few more hits, which could be the big difference between these two right now. StarDeath being able to land all of these attacks onto Fiend, and nice spot dodge, avoiding the side sig.
Huge.
Converting it into more damage. The fact that he's able to just avoid these huge hits from Fiend, convert it into even more and more damage. A down light here, a neutral light there, down air, neutral air, whatever. He's able to find these hits and just convert it into damage, putting Fiend in these really poor positions.
And he's doing this all, and he's hit a lot of D-lights. Keep in mind, he's hit a lot of D-lights. He's doing this all with the recent D-light nerf that just happened in the last patch. And he's making it look easy. He's like, I don't need the back hitbox of D-light. Big weapon throws. Fiend now trying to give himself a lead. StarDeath is going to probably fish for a recovery. It's the best option for him right now. Ooh. Ambitious signature from Fiend there.
Fiend looking for the approach, looking for a signature maybe. Side sig comes out, not going to connect. StarDeath turning it right back around, throwing the guns away and getting caught out. And that is Fiend with another neutral air. StarDeath on his last stock right now. Side air is coming out. That's going to confirm a kill if it does hit. StarDeath looking for this approach, this neutral sig not going to connect. The down light is going to connect from Fiend, but he can't quite follow up with that GC neutral sig. And StarDeath with a slap, and that is just going to do it for that second stock of Fiend. But Fiend is in a perfect position to close off another stock. All he needs to do is recovery, and there it is.
Game 1 goes to Fiend again, but that's how the last set started.
But this time, Fiend has had 4 games to get, well, 5 games technically now, to get used to what StarDeath is bringing to the table. Fiend won the first game of the whole set, then dropping 3 in a row to StarDeath. StarDeath just going on a huge tear. And now we see him swapping to Queen Nai.
Really? That's interesting. A Queen Nai pick. I'm not sure how I feel about that going into a fast character like Nash.
Well, he's still on the guitars. He's still used to that, of course. Swapping to Queen Nai, he's going to be putting it into the the speed stance, so he has a little bit of an easier time getting back, but there's so many dashes between these two that you wouldn't even notice a speed difference until they're in the air.
I suppose that's correct. I don't know, I just felt like his guns were working so well that even just after one misstep, you shouldn't... Game 2, if he loses this game and he was Lucian, make your change. But Lucian is the reason your reset happened.
Yeah, those guns are very dominating, and it is kind of sad to see that he is going to be swapping to a Queen 9 because those guns were so strong. But already Fiend doing such demanding, commanding performance, getting that weapon throw, going for the ground pound, but the read is just a little too far away from StarDeath, and StarDeath getting back to stage, trying to get that side stick. That would have killed Fiend right there if that connected. That was huge.
Oh, not quite enough. Misses the weapon toss, but are we going to see the gravity cancel sidelight? No, we don't. And now, StarDeath was just missing that D-Sig. Looking to maybe a weapon toss down, gets hit with the recovery. Stock 1 going to Fiend.
Fiend now just jumping around, trying to find his way against StarDeath to bring this set back into his favor. He's already got the lead in game number 2. Post reset, Fiend looking to finish this off, looking to finish this second stock, looking for more damage, but that's going to be so much harder to find because of all that extra defense that Queen Nai brings to the table, and that ground pound from Queen Nai going to finish off the first stock from Fiend.
And now StarDeath is in a position to try and take a lead in this game. He didn't take a lot of damage. He is Queen Nai, so he doesn't take a lot of damage. Mind you, Nash hits pretty hard, so these hits will at least eat through some of his armor there. Ooh, Fiend going, reaching, trying to read with a signature there that it just doesn't hit. StarDeath on his Katars. Now, the thing is I've seen that Fiend has really not had too much trouble with his Katars. And that's why I thought the guns pick was really, really solid pick. We'll see if StarDeath is able to adjust with his Katars, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it's been working properly for him.
Oh, StarDeath with a very nice neutral sig. Oh, he goes off stage, tries the reverse with that neutral sig of his own, gravity cancel, but Fiend just finds a quick side air, finishes off that stock. Gotta wonder what he was jumping off stage for. I wonder if he was trying to bait him off specifically for that, but either way, it didn't quite work out in his favor.
No, it did not, and now Fiend is starting to build this lead. Trying to hit another one of those neutral sigs. Sometimes that dash in neutral sig works, but most of the time you're just going to get punished real hard for it. Woof! Just missing that D-sig. Fiend just trying to find any damage here.
StarDeath looking for the approach. Fiend with a nice downlight Sair. Pogo sticking.
StarDeath is in the red on his final stock. Gets the little smack in the face to send Fiend off stage. That's a lot of damage to take to die to a Sair on this map.
Is that going to give him what he needs to come back, though? Fiend already creating pressure off stage. Looking for that side light. Not quite in range for the connection there. StarDeath looking for something. He used the downlight, but I don't know if he knew what he wanted to follow up with.
And game 2 goes to Fiend.
Fiend pulling it through, already 2-0 in the set. If he wins one more, he's going to take it down.
StarDeath was hovering that Lucian, and it looks like StarDeath is going to go back to that Lucian pick. He realized that his guns are his best chance to pull this entire set back. This is game point for Fiend. He wins this. He is the Brazil champion. And this is StarDeath's attempt to climb back in this series.
He's trying his hardest right now. Fiend having just come off a loss to StarDeath in the first half of Grand Finals, forcing that reset. StarDeath not finding a single win in this resetted set so far against Fiend. Fiend has just looked extremely strong, and now StarDeath switching back to the Lucian pick. You know what he can do with it. Those guns, they're dangerous. Fiend has a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah, his guns are fantastic. He does have a tough time dealing with it. He's going to have to use them. Fiend starting things off with a huge combo. Has him deep in the red already. StarDeath needs to work this back. He's getting those D-Light, and he's been getting them this entire time.
Makes you wonder why he even switched off Lucian to begin with.
Exactly. Now, Fiend needs to just try and find the kill option here. The scoop's not going to be quite enough, but he's going to disarm him.
There's a nice X pivot down air. Fiend with a nice neutral sig read as well, and that's going to be the first stock going for Fiend. Fiend looking to finish this set off, looking to take the win. Fiend getting the weapon throws, getting the hammer plays all consolidated.
He's in a sticky situation now. Missed the punish on that side sig, though. Oh, big play! Oh, but he misses the follow-up.
Oh, doesn't go for the Sarah, but goes for the neutral air.
Still good damage, that double D-Light. Fiend looking for his little Russian Mafia combo, doesn't get it, gets D-Sig. But he's done some decent damage, he has him in the orange. I think he has... He'll be able to pull this. He should be able to keep compounding this lead if he's able to avoid all these crazy gun plays StarDeath has been able to hit.
Well, already right off the bat, StarDeath getting a lot more damage out of these guns, getting a lot more mileage out of these things, trying to close the gap of damage that Fiend has built. He's already in the red, so only a side air, stomp side air, maybe even a down air conversion into a neutral air could do it, but looks like Fiend is going to be forced to pick up a spear right now, and StarDeath doing a fantastic job dealing all this damage, already putting Fiend into the red, finding guitars. Can he make the conversion with the guitars? That's going to be the real question, though, and Fiend getting the double downlight again, this time not dropping it with the neutral air, finding that side air into the finisher. And now StarDeath, this is his tournament stock. This is all he has left. He has to win out here. A 2 stock to go in order to stay alive. That is all he has to his name at this point. Fiend pulling this in, looking for the kill. Can he find it?
Big plays from Fiend. He's created a big lead again. StarDeath just trying to find any damage. Weapon throw combo, tried to hit one, missed the side sig. StarDeath is just reaching at this point, trying to find anything to get this stock down.
Well, this is where a little bit of that trouble comes, is that he has to find some of these kill options, and Fiend is doing such a great job at avoiding the SIGs that he can't really rely on those anymore. He's trying to find the side airs, the combos, and look at that, the reverse. He's reading the dash, but he still finds it, the recovery off the top. It is 1 stock to 1 stock. Both players on their final stock here. Fiend still has a little bit left to go before he's eliminated, but this is StarDeath's final stock in the tournament. He has to live. He has to convert. In a poor position.
It's over!
Down into converted ground pound. That is the finisher. Fiend takes it down again. A showing that he is not to be trifled with.